Okay, ladies and gentlemen, whether you are watching us live or whether you are watching this on the replay, welcome to the campaign 13 and 14 sales Team Onward Zoom. We got quite a few products to go over, and we're going to talk about ways to maybe help move these products. I've got a couple of A boxes to show you. A lot of this stuff is going out of here and going into the raffle with y'all, because like I don't need all this stuff sitting around, because I didn't know what they were sending me, so I bought it. So now I got two of the stuff. So that's just how that rolls. So don't forget though, whether you are live on this or the replay, you are going to have a week from today to be entered into the raffle. You're going to send me an email, molly7720@gmail.com. Don't send it now, because I might tell you to send me something else that might get you something else. You never know. So yeah. So just wait. Don't be sending the email, but that's your homework. Homework is, if you want to be entered into the raffle for any of these great things I'm going to show tonight, then you've got to email me and let me know. We are going to start with, we don't have a whole lot in 13. And matter of fact, most of the stuff we're showing from 13 is available in 14 too, of course. So we are going to kind of take this and go with it. 13, of course, they once again narrowed down to the ESPIRA line. ESPIRA is off the chain, off the hook. It has been one of the best investments that the company has made, jumping into the wellness line. There are some things, according to corporate, that are more important and more profitable, it seems like, than other things. So I think they're starting to see exactly what people are looking for. I know one of the big sellers is the natural energy, which who doesn't want more energy? I think about this all the time. I mean, I am as guilty as the next person that, you know, if I'm going on a long trip, you know, I'm stopping at the Sheetz or the Wawa or something and getting me one of them 5-hour energy drinks. You know I am, because when I got to drive 6 hours, I got to know I'm going to stay awake. Now, the thing is, they worked, but the truth of the matter is, I always had like I would talk Lee's ear off, because it's like, la 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 la, all those side effects of your heart feels like it's racing and you're praying, I need to stay awake, but please don't let me have a heart attack because I'm 54 years old and I just took this energy drink. So, you know, I'm just trying to stay awake. And I was a little worried about this, that I thought, I can't imagine something I could take every day that's not going to give me any of those side effects. But I have to tell you, I have been taking this natural energy for, oh my Lord, probably 4.5 months now, one a day. And I always take it in the afternoon, because I'm that girl that if I've been up working all day, about 2 o'clock, I'm just ready. I want to take a nap or something. And on Mondays, when I got this to do, that's not cool. You can't be feeling tired. You got to be getting ready for everything. So I take one of these every day at 2 o'clock. And what happens is, within about a half an hour, I just feel like I felt when I started. I don't feel jumpy. I do feel like that my energy level has a few more hours to run on. I have never, and believe me, I've taken from the 5-hour energy pills to some of the stuff they just have over the counter, because I was that person when I was waitressing in my younger days and I had to work a double shift. You were always trying to find these things that, you know, they say eating chocolate and coffee was supposed to do it. All that did was, you know, put more pounds on my behind when I was eating the chocolate. So that was not working. And then they said coffee. And I got to tell you, I'm the girl who can drink coffee and go to bed. I just like the taste of it. It doesn't like keep me up or wired. I will tell you, my day doesn't go well unless I drink coffee. I think I'm pretty addicted to it. But it wasn't one of those energy things for me. I mean, maybe if I drank espresso, but I don't drink espresso, so that's not it. But this energy stuff, I have been praising this. And so now when I hear somebody go, oh my gosh, it's only 3 o'clock and I'm so tired, that is like that's my opening right there. I'm immediately telling them, and I have to tell you, I have the sample packets. I've asked questions. Whenever my customers email me an order, or they call an order in, or they text an order in, I'm like, you know what, I just recently got some new samples. I don't know if you're somebody who you feel like you suffer from lack of energy or you run out of fuel during the day. This is an all-natural supplement that I've been taking, and I have no side effects from it, no racy heart, no nothing. Would you like to try it? And in these samples, what's really cool for those who don't know, that they give you a packet of cards that are in here that actually talk about it. And on the back, it tells you exactly what's in it. And then there's a place there, of course, where you can put your information on it. And sometimes it doesn't hurt to say, do you know somebody who could? Because I have some samples. There's 2 pills in every pack, which means it's 2 days. It's 1 a day. And then I also say, is it okay? Can I contact you for your feedback? And you know what? For anybody that you're giving samples to, I know how easy it is to take it and just toss it, you know? Just toss it in the bag. They gonna get it. They'll figure it out. No, you're not going to make sales by letting it toss in the bag. There's a lot of times, do you know they don't even realize there's a sample in the bag if you don't tell them? When I pick what I want my sample for the campaign to be, whether it's the new product, whether it's going to be something like the ESPIRA, I actually go to the trouble to staple or tape it where it's premiered at in the brochure. Because when they open that brochure, I want them to see it. I want them, oh wow, this is on sale, and here's a sample of that perfume, or here's a sample of that skincare. I want to make sure. Now, for some things like the vitamin C that we're going to talk about in a minute, you can't really tape that in there because the sample's kind of big, but there are exceptions to every rule. They're not going to miss this in the bottom of the bag. But I love the fact that we have, you know, all these samples now. Look, there's so many things that we can't sample out, but I find that for things like this, and then also let's talk about the calm pills. You would never think I would have to take calm pills, right? Don't y'all lie to me. I know you know I need calm pills. Y'all hear me on these calls. You're like, if anybody need the calm pills, Mommy need the calm pills. We know she need the calm pills. See, no, this is restful sleep. You don't need that one. I don't take the restful sleep. I don't need that. Imagine that. I don't need that. But the calm pills, I do. I take 2 of these in the morning. I do. I take them with my AM Restore that I have been taking too. And again, let me just say, without going into detail, when you have a life that is not so calm and you got things going on that you would not maybe care to share, but you're going to kill somebody if something don't happen, calm pills, telling you. If you got a boss that is just like you are over the top, you wonder why I'm on my own boss. I like stress my own self out sometimes. These things are amazing. I've been taking these for a long time. And what's so funny, Lee takes these too. And we both get up in the morning, and he gets up a little after me. And, you know, I'll be like, man, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I'm just, you know, I mean, and he's like, have you taken your calm pills? Take your calm pills right now. You need to take your calm pills. And the point is, when I don't take them, I can definitely notice a difference in this. The calm pills are something that they keep me leveled out. And again, all natural. Again, this is a box of the samples. I know a lot of you have really been struggling with, I don't even know what to do with this ESPIRA line. I don't know how to promote it. You're hoping that people are just going to look at the book and there's going to be something in there that they absolutely are going to see that they want. You know what? And a lot of times they do. Like, I think that on this book, because they really talk about it in 13, I can see why they may be more apt. But even though we have a 90-day return policy, samples and follow-up on samples are what is going to make a repeat customer, get somebody to try this, follow up. What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Because you may need that feedback for the next customer, for sure. But sometimes this whole thing, we feel like we don't want to bother anybody. We want to talk to them, you know, about the samples. No, you really do, because what are you going to do? Keep throwing samples into a bag and maybe they're not using them at all. You're wasting it on that customer. You really don't need all of that going on. You don't want all that wastefulness. And I like to tell them, look, there are people, I hear people, do you really listen to the conversations around you? Because I got to tell you, since I've learned to listen, it's amazing to me how many people I hear say, I don't sleep good at night. They take things like ZQL. They take nighttime medicine. Maybe they're even taking prescription medicines like Ambien, and all of that stuff kind of has side effects. Look, I've taken the ZQL before and I wake up thinking, God, I need to sleep 2 more hours. I can tell you that when I'm overtired is the only time that I've really taken the restful sleep. And by the way, I've only taken 1 and you can take 2. The most rewarding thing about the restful sleep is there is no hangover. You know, most of the time when you're taking stuff for sleep, there is a hangover effect. And there is not with this. I always recommend that when it comes to stuff like the calm, the natural energy, the restful sleep, I've gone as far now for my customers that I've gone and gotten, you know how they have the ESPIRA drinks and the vanilla and the chocolate packets. I've gone as far right now as to buy a box of those packets, my price, and then I'm asking people. I have a flyer now that says, do you have problems sleeping? Do you feel like that, you know, you stay head up about things, and do you wish you had something that would calm you down? Do you feel like you lack energy at any point in the day? And if you could have a meal or a snack replacement, or you can even make it a meal replacement when you're adding stuff to it to help you curb your appetite during the day that actually didn't taste bad, would you be interested in any of these? I have samples. If you are, please contact me, text me, and tell me which one you would like to try. We only had 27 packets of everything between all of these that Avon had given us at one point or another. And out of the 27 packets, every one was taken. I sent it out to 50 people because I had to choose 50 out of 400 customers. So I just picked 50 of really my best customers, the ones who order all the time. And out of all of those, so you figure 27 people were going to get those, whoever, and I was first come, first serve. I said, that's how it is. First come, first serve. And out of those, I had 4 people order something from it. People ordered, and it was a little bit of everything. One person said, you know, I was thinking about trying the protein, but really I wasn't sure how it would taste because so many of them taste terrible. And because I'm the honest engine here, when they go, well, what do you recommend? I say, well, I'm not really a vanilla person, but I don't really care for the vanilla because I think it's got an aftertaste unless you add stuff in it. But the chocolate, I love the chocolate. The chocolate is so good. Immediately they're like, okay, give me a sample of the chocolate. So right now I've got 2 people who are on the protein. One of them set up for auto replenish. And if you don't know what that is, that means they can go to your e-store, get a percentage. I think it's 10% off. They ship it to them automatically so that they never run out of it. And guess what? It's sales for me, which is absolutely awesome. I had more people ask for the natural energy, the restful sleep, and the calm than anything else. I didn't even have enough samples to give to people. I had to actually order samples, and I said, no worries, I only have this many, I'm going to order more. And we put more of these out for this order that's going out this week. So again, I asked, I texted them, I emailed them. In my voice shop that I use to send out my message to the people who like to be called, I left that message on there. People are scared to try new stuff when they think it can be hard. Why do you think people don't buy new makeup? Is it going to be too hard to apply? I don't know how to use it. I'll just get my old standby. But if we are out there able to tell them what to do with it, And we can turn them on to like your social media. If you have a business page on Facebook, if your customers are following you on Instagram, whatever it may be. I just think that we are missing the boat on talking about what we have, what it does, how easy it can fix a problem that we're looking for. And for those who just want to do it person to person, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're not a social media person, you don't have to be, because believe me, before social media came into being, we was out there talking to people. That's what we did. We didn't just put it off to everybody. We talked to everybody we came in contact with. We had events. We set the stuff out. We talked about it. We told our customers. We actually had conversations with our customers back in the day. Let me tell you, that's what we have done. I still do with many of our customers. But I'm always ready to introduce them to a new product, mostly something I've tried from the demo, something Avon has given us, something Avon's turned us, something I've watched on the Avon USA site, and making sure that they know about it. So if you don't know how to find the ESPIRA samples for the calm, the restful sleep, and the natural energy, I can tell you, email me in the same email that you say that you were on the call live or on the replay, and I can send you the order numbers for these so that you can get your own. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Try it. You will have somebody. Look, if you got on Facebook telling people that you had the best night's sleep, or you have all this energy, or man, you are somebody who normally gets anxious, and you started taking these calm pills, and you know, you have samples. If anybody's interested, private message you. I'm telling you, you are going to find people who are going to say, send me some, I need some, let me try it, and let them try it. But make sure you follow up with them so that they are very aware that you want to know what their feedback is. Maybe they need a couple of more energy pills to really tell what they need. So it definitely is something to be concerned about. And did you see in 13, look, no matter what happens in what they buy, do you realize if they spend $35 or more, that they're going to get this awesome shaker? What did they do with the shaker? I thought the shaker was in here. Don't they show my shaker in here? I was so excited about this shaker. Can I just say, I got the shaker before the shaker was available. I got the hookup connection type thing, and I got to tell you, I would have bought it just for the shaker. The shaker was awesome. Matter of fact, I have a couple of them here. But the shaker, and by the way, remember, even though we're in 13 going into 14 and 15, you realize they can still do this, right? They just got to place the order from 13 in order to get it. This shaker is absolutely amazing for this. And even if they wanted the calm, or they wanted the energy pill, and they spend that amount of money to get that, the really cool thing about it is that they can still get the shaker. Maybe they do have their own protein that they like, and maybe they're cool with it. Look, a lot of people, their whole attitude is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I completely get that. But everybody that takes these protein drinks, I swear to you, they all got like a couple of dozen shakers. Every time you turn around, they got a different shaker to carry with them. They need one for Tuesday, one for Wednesday, one for Thursday, and I'm not taking one for Friday. So the point is, why not have this really cool one that has the metal shaker inside? I mean, very true. If you're putting peanut butter in it, unless you're using a peanut butter powder or something, yeah, you need a blender or something for that. Yeah, if you're doing bananas or whatever, but if you're just using this for the protein and you're putting a scoop of the peanut butter powder or whatever in it, whatever it is that you're putting in it to kind of enhance the taste. I know they say with the peanut butter powder there's a lot more protein in it. It works with this shaker. So sometimes I got a couple of these shakers, and what's really cool is, for me, my deal was, I'm doing a drawing. I have 2 extra shakers. I got them because I had to buy my AM and PM Restore. I had to get our energy pills, all of that stuff. So obviously we got them, but for my customers who are ordering this in 13, they know that even if they get the $25 comp, or what if they're $18, but one of them is $25. Oh yeah, if they're going to get like the natural energy that's $25, they're going to be in the raffle for the shaker. And the thing is, that can be for anything. It doesn't matter what it is. I got one lady who's like, oh my God, my grandson would love that for his chocolate milk. And I'm like, what? And she's like, oh yeah, he likes to shake it. Like I give him his sippy cup and and she says, but if I gave him that, and I'm thinking, it's all cool. Just buy $25 energy pill from me. You got to keep up with them. It's all good. So there is always a way to work it. Sometimes when you get something for free because of something maybe you ordered as a representative, the cool thing is you're like, yeah, okay, I got it for free, but use it as an incentive for something to get your customers to buy. Look, everybody likes to win something, and they know there can only be one winner, but there's a chance they could be the winners in this, which is very, very cool. So think about that. Let's see here. What else? Okay, we have the ESPIRA then. Oh, also in 13 and 14, oh my gosh, the clay mask, and all these are going out of here too. I got the brightening, I got the calming, and the only one that I haven't tried yet is I haven't tried the purifying one yet. I did the calming one this weekend. Last night I did the brightening one. I looked like a big orange pumpkin. Oh my God, it was like I looked like my face was on fire. But I have to tell you, it was an experience, even as it was drying. And when I wiped that off, I thought, well, shoot, am I even going to need, my AE to put on my face? I don't even know if I'm going to need it. Now, I did put it on, but I love this because if you have zones in your face, they talk about the fact that sometimes people get a breakout. And you may need something like the purifying where you get the breakouts at. You can take these clay masks and you can position them on your face according to what issue you're having where. Now for me, I'm just trying to get the full effect all the way around. When you're getting ready to turn 55 years old, you just know if it can make it look better. If I could take all this and put it all over my body, let me be clear, I'd be taking and putting it all over my body, but there's not enough in this to put in my body. Thank you very much. Half my body be calm, half of it would be bright and glowing, other part would be pure as, we're not even going to talk about it. But anyways, these are great. It does go on really, really smooth. My skin is really sensitive too. I'm not going to lie. A lot of the reason that I did try it on my whole face is because finding products that work for me without my face getting red issue, and as much as I love to play with makeups and I love to use different cleansers and masks, I have always been addicted. Like the gold mask, OMG, okay? I love anything that peels. I love that. It's just, I just want to peel it. Like when I peel a potato, I used to like not want the peelings to break. I wanted to do one big long peel. It's kind of like that. And I think what's really, really neat about it is that I haven't had a breakout one. Now I'm going to try the purifying one probably tonight, because what's good about this too, you can use these masks, each mask 2 to 3 times a week. So I'm like 7 days a week. I got 3 different masks, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 day off. I could do all these masks twice a week. So I'm gonna be purified, brightened, and calm. Then if I take my calm pills and my natural energy, and if I'm feeling a little overtired, I take some restful sleep, and then I take a protein drink. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it all works together, right? But I will say, I was putting my makeup on today, and I just really looking at my skin to say, is this doing anything different? And, I'm always trying to use the different products, the different bronzers, things like that, because I do feel like in my cheek line, sometimes I think a lot of it is just the aging of the skin. I feel like it's not that bright. It doesn't pop when I put the blush on it. Today, I felt like it was better. And I thought, I can handle 10 minutes of a clay mask for it to do that. So I would tell you, make sure that you read about these masks. Do you find out what your customers' problems are? What are they experiencing? Do they think their skin is flaky? Do they think that there's a dull look to their skin? Do they feel like that they've got that they have some sort of breakout? So you need something that's going to draw the impurities out more than a normal mask. There are all these things to ask. Do they have oily skin? Are you trying to draw that out in different places, whether it's your T-zone or whatever it is that you're looking at? This can absolutely be a repeat gold mine for you. I mean, look, even on sale, $9.99 on sale, but regularly $16. But I'll take the $9.99. It's a 40% product. So why not? Why not? So I did ask them too, were they looking to get samples of this? And what they're doing is trying to see if these are acceptable out there. Are people really going to be buying them? And you know what? You never know. We may be seeing some samples of this. Wouldn't that be cool? You know, when you go to Ulta or you buy from Ulta, I've done that on a lot of different things, my hair products and all, and they always offer you that sample bundle that you can get. They're always putting masks and stuff on there. So I'm really hoping they'll come out with something like that. And if we sell these, hey, they will be loving it. They'll be like, yeah, we need samples. Also, what are these called? These are called they only gave me one set of jewelry. They gave me the Airy Geo Hoop Silver Tone earrings. And I have to tell you, I really love these. As you look at the thickness, these are not, I mean, actually, even from what I have on, they're thinner than what I have on, and these are Avon that I have on. But I love these Geo earrings. They are gorgeous. They come in the gold tone. They come in the silver tone. There's also a stackable Geo Airy ring that goes with it. This is, and they're light. They're not heavy, and I love light. And things that don't pull my ears down. These look like these are going to be great sellers. Nancy was laughing at me. I was trying to find them in the book. I could not find them in the book. I'm like, they got to be in here. They sent them to me. So I had to look them up online. So if you can't find them, again, I did find the order number. So if you kind of like the way they look, I can tell you how you get those. Let's see here. What is the next thing we're going to show you? Let's move over to 14. They sent me a few things in 14. Now, what's the big thing in 14? The big thing in 14 is one of my fave products ever, and that is our vitamin C serum. I love the vitamin C. I use the vitamin C every single night. There are just some things that I think you should not live without, no matter what your age is. And when they bought this back, because I used to buy this product from Marianne Penn when she was my representative. And I love the fact that now when you order a sample of it, what's really, really great is that you're getting more than one application. Sometimes it's really hard to see what a product will do for you, unless it's the energy pill. The energy pill, one application. You can pretty much see what it does for you. I took mine late today. If you can't notice, I took it like at 4:30. Yeah, so this is where all this is coming from. So vitamin C. And if you want to see what this looks like for all the newbies, look at this. It's got its own little, so again, you're going to get quite a few uses that they don't need a lot to go on their skin. But here's the deal with that in campaign 14 that's coming up. If you purchase any 2 ANEW products, it says, when it says it's free with 2 ANEW, and there's certain pages, so I'm assuming there's a few products that aren't included with this, but it says with 2 ANEW purchases from pages 4 through 7, or 2 ANEW purchases pages 8 through 11. Yeah, Adriana, I know, and you know that's saying something for you because you're younger. And I think a lot of people think because this is vitamin C that, you know what, young people probably don't need it. Again, I was probably buying from Marianne. I was probably in my early 30s when I started buying from her, maybe even my late 20s. But when they got rid of it, I just couldn't believe it because I'm thinking, you've got to be kidding me. So then, of course, when it made it to the outlet, I think I bought like 6 bottles of it so I could get it. There was such an outpouring. That's why they bought it back. So one of these are going out to somebody too, okay? So you know. So this is definitely reason to do your homework and email me. I absolutely, it's a brightening serum. Again, think about this. We have a brightening mask. We have a daily brightening serum. Now, some people use the serum twice a day. I only use it once. I only use it at night. But the point is, it says that you can use it. Use it under your makeup. They say it sinks in. I use all my serums at night. But I like the fact that when I'm looking here at things that are available, they're talking about the gold peel-off mask is one of the things. Again, we're talking about masks and stuff. They're talking about all of the, looks like all the day and night creams. Yep. And look, mix or match. Even the ANEW products are on sale. I'm looking here, 2 for $38. So when they get the ANEW products, they're getting it on sale, but then they get a full-size bottle of the vitamin C. Again, do you want to get them hooked on it? Get them a sample in their hands, and then check back. What did you think about it? Let them use it for a week. I'm real weird about samples, unless it's just a single sample. When it's something like that, I want to know people are taking my samples who are going to try them. Like if I know somebody's real sensitive to perfumes, I don't give them perfume samples. One, it's just a respect thing, because I'm real sensitive to smells too. But I want people who like to venture out. They like, they like to wear a different perfume every day. They don't have maybe a signature scent or anything that they like to wear. I want to make sure they get it. If I have somebody who loves one of the faraways, when they bring out a new one, I want to make sure they get that in that line. Same thing for any of the other ones that they have out there. Get to know your customers. Don't think of yourself as just a salesperson. Think of yourself as sharing something. And when you're sharing something with somebody, if you know somebody doesn't like a horror movie and you go see a movie and you think it's the best horror movie you've ever seen, you're not going to go tell the person who you know wouldn't step foot into a theater to see a horror movie, because they're not going to be interested. It's kind of like the new colorful eyeliners. They're gorgeous. Oh my gosh. But if you're like somebody who's like, I told you, I don't do makeup. I take care of my skin, but I love Avon for all the other stuff. Why would you waste your time even thinking about that? Yes, we like to cross-sell and we like to turn them on to something else. But if we don't know our customers, I would much rather, if they're into skincare, give them a new sample of a skincare that I know they'll try because they're into that. Or if they're into makeup and I have earned a free mascara and I know they love mascara, I'm getting it in their hands because I want to make sure that they try that. Because if they like it, they've got other people who love mascaras just like they do. They're going to go, somebody's going to say, wow, your lashes, they look amazing. What are you using? Oh, my Avon representative let me use this new nourishing mascara that they have. I love it. This is all just the mascara. Before you know it, she's hooking you up with her because you have now shared what you already know about your customers. So pay attention to what they order. Ask them how they like what they ordered. It's even with the clothes and the shoes. If they say, well, I kept them, they fit. Well, wait a minute, I don't feel like you're, what is it about it that you like that you didn't like? You need to know that, because then when you've paid attention and you say, hey, look, I had a lady, y'all hear me talk about her all the time, Miss Nina. I love Miss Nina. She's one of my biggest customers ever. She's always buying hundreds of dollars from me. But like when it comes to jewelry, if there's something loud, she's wearing it. So I kind of know. So she was like saying, I'm going to a graduation, and she was buying the jumper, the new jumper. And so she wanted the jewelry to be in red and this and that. And she says, I need a ring. I need a ring to wear with this. And I'm looking, I'm like, well, this ring kind of goes with the earrings that you're buying. And she goes, okay, we'll get that. And then I turned the page and I saw this big old ring with lots of stones in them, and they were all different colors. And I said, hold up, Miss Nina. I said, I need you to turn to page 18. Take a look. I do believe this will be your ring. She turned, took her a few minutes. She got to page 18. She goes, oh, girl, you know me. You know me. So, yes, can we cancel the other rings? Give me that ring. I love that. And she says, could you get it a size bigger? She says, because I'm going to wear it on my index finger. And I said, no problem. We got that covered. We're going to do it. By the way, the ring was $8 more, unbeknownst to me. $8 more. She didn't care. She said, I love how you pay attention to what I like. So something I would have worn? Maybe not. But I know my customers, and the way you get customers to buy more, to purchase more, is to know them and then offer something that you know that they like. When I saw this in the book, I immediately thought of you. I thought of you. Is this something you think you'd want to try? When I have a customer who says, Molly, no matter what you give me, I feel like it's just not working on the lines around my eyes enough. When Avon gives me something that says it can help solve this problem, then I am on that problem saying, I know this is what Miss Robin needs. This is what Miss Nancy needs. This is what this for. I need to know, would you be willing to try this product? Because I think this might be the answer to what you're looking for. It works. You know, I don't sell $30,000 worth of Avon just because they like me. I might be a little likable, but that's not why they're doing it. And I can tell you that Miss Becky Kane ain't selling $30,000 or $40,000 worth of daggone Avon or more, because she pays attention to her customers. And now she's got this rapport. And I know she's a sample giver, and I know that she wants them to try what she has. I even hear her complain from time to time about the fact she got too many customers. And when you got that problem, that's the kind of problem to have right there in the Avon business. You absolutely want to say, I don't know if I could take one more customer right now. I remember thinking, I want to feel that way one day. I can't imagine. Yep, see, Adriana wants that problem. I knew it. Yes, absolutely. You want that problem. So again, samples, they work, but samples only work if you work the sample. You have got to know what you're doing with the sample. You've got to know what you need to tell them. You've got to let them know why this is for them and why this can help something they've talked about or something you are talking about. So if you're going to do samples, don't waste your money. Use them wisely. Okay, so how many people are excited? And I'm not going to lie. I said, what are you doing, Avon? One of the biggest selling products that we have, and you're going to change it? I did not know what to think about this whole glazeware thing and them taking glazeware out and redoing what we had, you know, and now calling it color lip glow. I thought, Molly, you need to be open to new stuff, Molly. You need to be open to it. And it is true. Look, I love the glazeware. I wear it over my lipstick. I wear it without lipstick. I do love it. I reapply, and it does have a little bit of a stickiness to it. But I just thought that's probably what make it stay on my lips longer. So I was okay with that. It was fine. Yeah, Adriana, I know. What are they doing with it? Well, girl, I will probably just pick one out and send it to you. You will probably, because you guys going to be the winners of this stuff anyways, probably. But I have to tell you, now I only opened one, of course, the one that I thought I would like the best, of course. Yes, I am greedy. They did send it to me. Thank you. So, and I got to tell you, it's, okay. I love their product, but you got to admit, they could have done a little bit more with the packaging, considering what you see in other places. This feels different. The top is different. It comes out differently. It is not sticky. It glides on smooth. It's premiering at $5.99. It's going to be, I believe, $9 or $8. I can't remember. Let me see. It's going to be $8 regular price. They've changed the names of the colors, and they've enhanced some of the colors. So just when you thought you knew what you loved all the time, change can be a good thing. But I got to tell you, I love some of the names. Flame, Shimmer Flame. Let me put this up in the light. What else do they got? Afterglow. Afterglow. It's just my fave. It is. It's my fave. It's my fave by itself, alone. Shimmer Glow Getter. Love it. Daybreak. Aura. Grandeur. Socialite. Instead of just soft bronze, how boring is it? I mean, come on. We need something that screams, you need to try me. And I've got to be honest, this stuff is great. This is great. It now has, it's formulated with moisturizing chia seed, rose hip oils, which, by the way, all the top lip glosses right now contain that. We can now say ours has it. So especially for your age group, Adriana, that's what some of them are looking for. That then when they put it on and it starts to wear a little bit, they're not feeling like it's helping to dry the lips out, and they feel like they have to reapply to keep it moist. Because of the chia seeds, this is paraben free, big deal too with society these days. So paraben, not for me, I don't even know what the freak paraben is, don't care if it's in there, I'd like the color, that's all that matters to me. But to a lot of people, it does matter. But rose hip oils, rose hip, I know for a fact, so good for you, good for your body, but good for your lips. This is going to be a hit. And I think that in about 30 days that everybody who liked the glazeware is going to go, what was glazeware? Oh, that was old Avon. That's what I like about it. We're drifting into new Avon. So I was hoping they were going to send us like every color, but they didn't. They didn't send us. They sent me this one, which I believe is the Afterglow, I think, is what this one is. And then they sent me this one, which I think this is Flame. I think this is Flame. Anyways, so yeah, so a couple of these are going to be going out. But again, if you have somebody who, like, maybe they didn't care for the glazeware, now is the time to let them know glazeware is not going to be there. We have reformulated. We're now calling it a lip gloss. It's a lip glow lip gloss. And it's a long-lasting shine, comfortable, it has a creamy feel. So, and there's 21 shades. So I love that. So we're not just dealing with 4 or 5 shades like everything. We have 21 shades of this coming in. So great deal. Love that. Okay, let's see. What else? Hold on. I got more for you. Oh, and hey, look, we're not going to forget, they did give me a couple of bottles of these, and these are the purse size bottles, so these will be the ones I'll probably, don't forget. Now, they've changed some of the bottles. I love the fact that now they got a smaller, like, spray can of the aerosol can. Very, very cool that they have that now. People feel like they can carry these in. They don't have to carry the big bottles anymore. Sometimes this is a way to turn them on to new stuff. I actually bought 12 of each of these, and I'm not telling you to do that in your business, especially if you're new, but maybe you could buy 2 at your price. Maybe you've got 2 people who go to ball games, practices, soccer games. You could take it, you could use it, you could gift it to a customer that you know takes their kid to soccer. And if they're using it there while the kids are practicing or whatever, or a picnic, oh, look, you're going to need one of these for picnic. You know how the bugs can get. This can be great. Take this and use it. If you like it, I need you to know it comes in bigger sizes. And right now, it's on sale with us. If you don't like the fact that it's a pump spray, you can also get it in an aerosol that also sprays when the bottle's upside down. There's all kinds of things to tell people about these. We have the one that has the picaridin, which is for the ticks too. So absolutely still amazing products. They've done nothing new with it. They've just done things like purse size to make them convenient. They have done family size, where now instead of just a regular size, somebody who knows they travel with it all the time, they keep it in the car, no matter what. Now they can get the bigger size of it and keep it going. So I'll make sure I send the sprayers with these to whoever wins these. So that's a really good thing. We already did the vitamin C. Let's see, what else? Okay, I didn't know they were going to send me this. This stuff is great. I saw JP talking about it on his live stream. I was like losing my mind. The Dazzle drops. This stuff here, I just thought it was just something else to put on your face. That's what I thought. I thought, when do I put this on? How do I put it on? Does it mean that I need a makeup artist to put it on? Because I get that we're doing a lot of new makeup stuff right now to bring us into this date and this century. This stuff here, this is really, really good. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love it because it only takes a little. You don't have to go, oh my gosh, you know, oh, I need a little more. I need a little more. For people who are looking for that sun-touched look on their makeup, whatever it may be. For people, they say take it and put it right in the Cupid's bow part of your lips, that it will enhance your lips once you have the color on your lips. I was watching the Avon USA Facebook page the other day, and they were talking about this, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this stuff is really cool. It's just a shimmer. It's just, and it's moisturizing. It's kind of silky, so it blends right in. And they say you can put it right at the base of where you put your blush. You're still going to wear your blush. You're still going to do what you do. It's just enhancing what you already did. And they say, yes, that people can use this all year round. For me, I'm like crazy. I thought, really? $14? Somebody going to buy this for $14? What I didn't know is that MAC had just come out. They're not calling it Dazzle Drops, but they call it something else. And they just came out with one that's $37.50. And what's amazing with that is that at $37.50, knowing they can get the same effect from ours for $14, holy crap. This stuff is amazing. But if you don't believe me, get it and try it. And by the way, any skin tone, don't worry about, this is not a deal where you're going, do I need light? Do I need dark? Do I need medium? What do I need? This is just about a sun-kissed look to enhance the makeup that you've already put on. You can add it to foundation. They say that if you have a liquid foundation, you can just add a drop or two to your foundation. You can touch it right above the eyebrows, right under the eyebrows. You can add it, like I said, to the lip area. There is just all kinds of things that you can do with the Dazzle Drops. And you know what? When you're at 40%, 45%, whatever you are, you know you can get this. So this is 14. So you want to make sure that you can absolutely get some of that. They also have the Goddess Glow. They didn't send that with me, but they always come out with these enhancements to make people, you know, have that sun-kissed look, whatever it may be. And the Goddess Glow Avon True Color Sandy Beach bronzing palette, that is like, you know, these are huge because a lot of people are weird about going out in the sun with, you know, melanoma, skin cancer, this or that, but man, they want to look like they've got a little bit of color going on. And what's really great is the stuff they're coming out with now, you could use at all times. You could tone it down in the fall time or the winter time. You could tone it up in the late spring, early summertime, and all through the summer. So they're making it to where you can have a lot of this going on, and it can help you. We went over the contouring and the highlight stuff last sales Zoom, so we're not going to look at that. What else do they have here? Let me take a look-see. Okay. Oh, I forgot. The boxes. So, campaign 13, you see, this is awesome. These are A boxes. I love this. This one is called Power Plum. Again, any customer who places a $40 order or more can purchase one of these for $10. This one has a $33 value. And when you open this up, I love the fact that it tells you what it does. It has the True Color nail enamel, the Orchid Splash, which is one of my favorites. I wear it all the time. It has the blush, the Perfect Plum. It has the Hot Plum matte lipstick. And it has the ANEW cleanser and mask. And it has the smaller size and matte, the travel size. But as you can see, this is what we're looking at here on the inside. That's a lot of product for $10. And you know what? No, it's not. It's not for everybody. Look, you've got some people or maybe many customers who maybe they only spend $10 to $15 with you every time they order. But whenever I have somebody who places an order, and Miss Nina that I'm talking about, her orders are always over $100, sometimes $200 with me. I'm always telling her, she'll call me and my order's getting ready to be delivered to her, and she'll say, Molly, I need 2 gifts. Molly, I need 2 gifts. Now I'm like, Miss Nina, why don't you just let me order you one of these every time you place an order? And these are the perfect gift for people. I tell you guys all the time on these, and I'm going to tell you again, we worry too much about whether the customer wants these products for them. These are the perfect gift idea. Summer's coming. People have bridal showers to go to, baby showers to go to, where everybody is concentrating on the baby, nobody's concentrating on the mom. And these are pampering type gifts that the packaging is beautiful. You can put it in a gift bag. You've just spent $30 to $40 on somebody, but you got $40 worth of products for yourself, and you only paid $10 for it. So when I say to my customers who place an order of $40 or more, Miss June, I need to ask you, you know we have the A box on the back that's $10, but there's $33 worth of products on there. Do you have anybody that you're going to need a gift for, somebody in your life, somebody in your office, somebody at your church that you're like, I don't know what I'm going to get them? If you do, Miss June, this is a perfect gift. And look at the summer colors on that. They're all plums. So it works for summer. It works for fall. And you know what? 9 times out of 10, they go, you know what, Molly, go ahead and add it on. Go ahead and add it on. I'm like, okay, I go ahead and add it on. You have to know what to say to them to get them to even think about it. Because let's say she's not a purple person like me. Okay, maybe she's not. They're thinking about them, their Avon. Well, they just bought their Avon. But how can we help them take care of people in their lives? Maybe they have someone who's graduating. Think about that. Do you realize really what a high school graduate would love this? Okay, you're either going to give them $20 in an envelope, or you can pay $10 and give them $30 worth of products. And the thing is, what girl isn't going to want it's a very easy facial cleanser and mask at the same time. We're talking about a beautiful nail color, a beautiful lip color. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Why not? But if you don't tell them or give them suggestions of what they can do with it, and I do that too. Like if somebody's like spent $35, $38, whatever with me, I'll say, if you spend $2 more, you can get that A box for $10. Again, makes a great gift. Help them think about other people. We're too used in this society of thinking about ourselves and nothing else. Let's look at the next one too. The next one here for campaign 14. I love this too. This is our golden glow. I love these boxes. I always buy one for me. You should see the top of my Avon cabinet. Some people keep their statues up there. I keep my A boxes up there. I get one for me, and I'm just like, I know I need to get them away, but I just can't. I'm going to make a Christmas tree out of them. When I went to Red Fest last year, they took all the boxes, and they made Christmas trees out of them. I'm like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to hot glue them bad boys together, make my own Avon Christmas tree at events. People are going to think it's awesome. I love these. And every now and then my nieces will come over and be like, oh, Molly, I love what's in that box. And then I kind of got to give one up. So, I always say you can only choose from the ones that I have 2 or more. But I love this Golden Glow. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what's in it. With this, they have the ANEW Ultimate Cream Cleanser, great cleanser. Again, the vitamin C serum, the Ultimate Performance Night Cream, and the Ultimate Performance Day Cream. Do you realize if they take this skincare bundle, okay, and they like what they try, in this case, it could be all about them. Do you realize that in regular sales, even on sale, what kind of, what kind of repeat clientele and sales this will be for you. And I know you guys think that you hear this all the time, but other ladies do start to notice when somebody else's skin looks better, when their makeup seems to look smoother. And they ask that question, man, what have you done? What's going on with you? Are you losing weight? Did you cut your hair differently? Is that a different shade of lipstick? And you know, you almost see the claws come out like, wow, you know, because somebody looking better in the office than them. And what happens, no, I got a new skincare regimen. You know, I'm using the ANEW products. And I just, you know, I happened to buy this box for $10, and, you know, everything goes on better. And I've got to tell you the truth. I'm rarely off my skincare regimen, but there was a time I was really bad about my skincare regimen. That is the absolute truth. I just remember when I was. And I was not hit or miss, but I was on 3 days and I would be so tired. You know, maybe I wouldn't take my makeup off at night. Maybe I would take my makeup off, but I wouldn't treat my skin. And in the last 4 years, it's the thing that I have been most consistent about. And every time I look, and look, I've got some lines coming up on my eyes. I see it happening, but I'm going to be 55 years old this month. June 21st, I'm hitting 55 years old, and my skin is in better condition because of ANEW than my skin was 10 years ago when I was hit and missing it. I think we have the most amazing products in the world, but the deal is we don't talk about it enough. And I have to ask you as representatives, if you don't talk about it enough, what is stopping you? Because these are repeat sales. This is what makes you be able to be the mom who stays at home. When you got people who can't live without the product because you've turned them on to it, this is what keeps us going when we know they'd rather do without that Friday night pizza than do without their skincare, because they know what it's doing for their skin and they know it's making them feel better about them. If you're not pushing the skincare, I mean, in all honesty, is it because you don't know enough about the product maybe? Is it because maybe you're not as educated about the product? You can educate yourself. Our products aren't difficult. It's not even about ages. It's about answers to the skincare quiz that's right there on your Avon.com. You can even send your customers to your e-store and they can answer they can figure out what's good for them. But we don't tell people about that. So when you're like, yeah, well, I'm making 20%, you know, I sold 4 pairs of shoes and a dress, and that's all added. That's good. But we're not pushing the makeup. We're not pushing the skincare. We're not pushing the body stuff. We're not pushing the stuff, even the jewelry, that we can make the better commissions off of. These are our repeat sales. Clothes are impulse buys. When they, oh, I like that. That's so nice. But they're going to get it that one time. They're not going to turn around and get it again. But when we turn them on to a product like the Dazzle Drops and things like that, that they absolutely love, when they know the end of summer's coming and that could be a seasonal product, guess what they're going to do? They're going to buy a couple of more bottles of that because they want to know that they have their hands on it until they're done using it or until it comes back out again. How do I know that? Because that's how I am. Because that's what I do. And I don't think that I am so different, because I was an Avon customer for 15 years before I ever started doing Avon. So I know how to think as a customer. I get how Marianne turned me on to certain things she thought I would like. And when I was hooked, I didn't want to do without it, just like the vitamin C. So you know what? Don't forget the samples. Don't forget to look at what's coming in that next book. And if it's on sale, which is number one reason to buy it, but now they can try it because you're going to give them a couple of samples of it. And in some cases, like Campaign 14, you can get the samples of this and you can turn them onto it. And then they buy 2 ANEW products so they can get the full size of this free. and the products they can pick from are on sale. If you don't have a discussion with your customers and say, you know what are you looking to correct? What do you feel like, what issues do you feel like you have with your skin? Do you realize we have an issue, we have a product for every issue out there? But we're not having the discussions. We're not having the conversations. You just want to toss a book out of them and say, okay, tell me what you want. Find what you want. And you wonder why they're just picking shoes? Because that's the only conversation you're having with them. We have got to have conversation with our people. Perfumes, look, I'm not a big perfume seller, but what I've learned is find out what they like. Do they like musky? Do they like fruity? Do they like something that's like fresh, like lemons? What is it that they like? Oriental scents? What do they wear? Go look up what they wear. Go Google it. Google is your friend. Believe me. Go Google the scent that they're wearing. And I guarantee you when you get what the main ingredients is, the main smells are in there, you will be able to find something that you can get the sample to and turn them on to and say, what about this? See if you like this. I think it's going to be similar to what you love. Would love to know what you think of this perfume. And they have to try, they have to wear it because we know that because of body chemistry, everything smells different on each individual. But if you get the base of what they like, you could make an every 6-week buyer out of them with a new product. So my hope for you with this sales meeting is, one, you're excited about some of the products that we're bringing out. Two, that you're taking some of the stuff that we're showing right now, and you're going to take some of the stuff that I've shared with you to say, you know what, this is what I need to do. I need to start having conversations with people that I'm talking to. You know, people don't realize we're the #1 skincare company in the world. We have come up with so many things first, like the AHA that we have. We were the people. Avon is the one who came up with it, our laboratories. But we don't learn the products. Get on the site, learn the products. I'm hoping that this summer that I'm going to be able to do a Zoom where we're talking about all the skincare products. I'm hoping you'll bring your notebook. And I'm hoping that when you send your homework to me, when you send your stuff to molly7720@gmail.com. I'm hoping you're going to say, Molly, I am having an issue with what to suggest for skincare, what to ask. Would you have this Zoom? Because look, if I got nobody interested in it, I don't want to waste your time. But you either want to make money with the products you say you believe in, or you don't, and you're just in this for a little discount. I'm not chastising you if you are. But I know that with knowledge comes power, and with power comes a way to make more money. And if you're looking to get out of a situation that you're in, or to do more with your life, or to make a better life for your kids, or get a new car, or be able to move, or just have some extra money for a change, this is the way to do it. Moving products with the knowledge that you have to be able to comfortably sit in front of somebody and go, tell me what your problem is. I'm going to pull my little notebook out here that I went over with Mama Molly, and I'm going to tell you what we need to try with you. I got some samples here. We're going to try this, and we're going to turn you on to something. Avon has the possibility, even just in sales, to change the direction of your life with what it can bring, but you've got to obtain the knowledge. You've got to do the work to know the product. Let me tell you what I love about Mary Kay and Unique. And look, I don't like the prices of their stuff. I think they're outrageous. I do not think they have better products than us when it comes to skincare or anything else. But their people get the knowledge, because what they make them, I should not have to make you get knowledge on something if you want to make money. The knowledge is there. Now, I will help you get the knowledge. I will even share my knowledge with you. But you got to show up. You can't tell me you want to make money and not show up and use the knowledge. I can talk to you all day long, but you know what's going to happen? If you just sit back and you do nothing with it, you're going to be stuck where you're at the rest of your life. So I encourage you, I challenge you, I implore that if you came into this business hoping to make more money, change the direction of your life, do something different with what you have, You can get into leadership with me. You can bring people in. You can, but if you are not making the sales yourself, if you are not changing your lives with the products and who you can share them with, guess what? They're not going to believe that they can change their lives. So it starts and it ends with you. That's as honest as I can be. And with you being on my team, you ain't getting nothing but honesty, okay? You know I'm going to be honest with you. I don't pull any punches. I'm where I'm at today with a team like you who does almost $2 million a year in Avon with a team of 800 representatives because it started with me. If I didn't believe in the product, if I didn't learn the product, if I did not share that, if I did not know that this could change my life and I did not let it change my life with the work I put into it, this was not going to happen. And I would be sitting with $78 in sales saying, I don't know how to do this. I don't know what to do. Don't be that person. Be the person who goes after. Don't listen to those people say, why don't you go get a real job? Why don't they go back and be unhappy in their job, okay? They seem so happy that they're so worried about what you're doing, you know? You'll never work harder for anybody than you do yourself if you truly work it. But if you're sitting back waiting for people to ask you for a brochure, sitting back waiting for people just to come to you because you don't want to bother them, you will fail in this industry, period. I can't be any more honest than that. You got to get out of that comfort zone. You got to get a little bit uncomfortable. You're going to mess up. You're going to tell somebody something and go, dang, I should have told them this, not that. You know what happens? You don't say I quit, I did lousy at that. You say, what did I just learn from that? Next person I talk to, I'm going to do it different. That's what we do. We work and fail forward to get better. And when we get better, we make more money. And I'm not saying that's the end result, but your new confidence in what you sell and where you want to go and how you're going to get there is going to take you to this. And you're not even going to recognize who you are in the end. And that's what I want for my team, for everybody. I got news for you. I don't want to be celebrating on these trips by myself. I say this every time. I'm going to say it again. I love the fact that my team works hard and I get to go places. I get to do things with Avon. I don't want to go by myself. I want to take y'all with me. That's why I do this. I want you to come up the chain, and next time they go, there's a cruise to Bermuda, I'm saying, well, you know, I got 86 people coming from my team, so I don't know who else is going to be on the boat, but my 86 is going to be there. I'll never get 800 there because not 800 want what I want. But I would love to take the best of the best on my team with me. I don't want to be the only person sitting on a list at the top. I want to say, look who's sitting at the top with me. Look who's worked hard to be here with me. That's my goal for you. But really, my goal doesn't matter. It's what do you want out of all this? So share with me in your emails what you want. But when you share with me what you want, share with me how you plan to get there. Because I can give you the knowledge, but without you taking it forth and using that knowledge, it ain't going to get you nothing. So I want to know. So if there's something else that I can give you, something else you want to talk about, if you truly are interested in this skincare Zoom where we can get together and talk about all the products, you need to tell me. I get enough people interested. I'll take an hour or 2 hours. We'll go over it. You'll be an expert in this if you take it, take notes, and put it to use. Makeups, we can do the same thing. I just need to know what you want because I don't want to waste your time because I got to tell you, my time's valuable. It's valuable, and I give it to any of you if you need it and you're going to use it. But when you're looking for me to do it all for you, that's not going to happen. Nobody worked my business but me. You're going to have to work your business. What are you going to do about it? So I'd love to hear from you. So email me, whether you're live or whether you're replayed. Again, in a week, I'll do the drawings. We'll start getting this stuff out of here. Adriana, I already got one put aside for you. You're the queen bee tonight. We're going to make sure you get one of these new lip glosses so you can try it. And everybody else, we're going to do this thing. I will tell you, I know a lot of you were not on the new rep call. But I'm going to put it into a YouTube, and some of you are not invited because you're not new reps. But There are 2 new incentives that are out for 13 and 14 for me. And one of the things is for this awesome t-shirt that says, "Hello, beautiful," hashtag my Avon story. Also samples, also a copy of my book, autographed, along with, I forget what else I said I was giving y'all. I got it written down. I was going to give you something. Anyways, there's more coming. I'm going to put it in the Team Onward group. Again, if you're not part of our Facebook group, you need to get it. I'll send an email out on it, but you need to be a part of it. So you guys, we're rocking 2018 already. Let's keep it up. Tell me what you need. Let me give you some direction. Whether you're watching it live, and look, I'm not cutting on you if you're not live. You got kids, you got jobs. I get it. I was there. I'm 100% on it. But there's no way you should not be watching these one way or another, because I am doing everything in my power to make this happen for you. It's up to you if you're going to pick it up and you're going to make it work. Okay? So I will see new representatives. I will see you next Monday. And everybody else, I'll see you on Facebook. Okay? Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.